Are you ready?
Yes.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you think I need a new,
Look.
no. No.
That's not what you were going to say?
Do we need a new entry or intro?
Oh, besides,
Intro?
remember when we had a song for a couple weeks?
Look, I'm technologically challenged.
I know. I'm not saying that I think that you should have to have a
We
song.
need a
I just
producer.
said remember.
We need a producer.
I heard Callie fired hers. Should we? Or that was the editor.
Editor. We need a producer and an editor.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the podcast.
Hey.
It's good to be here.
Mm-hmm.
We've been having some technical difficulties, but we're back. It is August 22nd,
I know.
2021. I still don't like this setup. I mean, I know it's nice for the camera, but like, we're not really looking at each other.
No.
But we're looking at the camera.
But you know what? If you watch, remember Regis and Kathy Lee? I love that show. I love that girl. God bless that girl. I just love that girl. But that's how they sat.
This makes you think of that?
Yeah, because that's how they sat. They sat on taller chairs, I think, but that's how they sat.
One day I'll dress appropriately for them.
Yeah, don't hold your
Podcast.
breath. I'm not holding my breath. What would you say is appropriate dress for the
That's a good question, actually.
I'm just wondering what that would be.
They can't see what we're wearing on the bottom, but you're kind of rocking the casual look, I gotta admit.
Well, it's shorts.
Right. Is that version of what you have on the version of what I have
No,
on? Okay.
no. Because you can't see. I have like skirts. You guys know what those are. It looks like a
I have no
skirt,
idea.
but it's shorts underneath. So little skirts, they're called.
Well,
You have basketball shorts on. That is not at all the same.
before we came down to record the podcast, Carter asked what was for dinner, and you said everyone's on their own.
Mm-hmm.
So
I only have a few weeks left of that.
I guess we'll just do the podcast till I get
Okay.
hungry. Are you hungry?
Not really.
Me neither. We could be here for a while.
Hey.
Maybe this will be a long episode to make up for the 2-week gap
Yeah.
of time. Has it been a good couple? So here's the thing that I will tell you. Did you notice that the summer is starting to lose its grip? And what I mean by that is we have like hot days and then we've had a couple cool nights. And so like you can kind of tell
Mm-hmm.
it's coming to the end.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's supposed to be like close to 90 the next couple days.
2 days, yeah, the next 2 are really warm again.
But after that, it cools off. It's kind of like, I told someone the other day, like, in Minnesota, like, the second half of August, let's put it that way, like, I feel like panic starts to sit in with people, and they're like, this is it.
It's almost over.
The summer is almost over.
Yeah.
That's how I am. No, because I don't like it when it's super hot.
Well, sometimes that
Can't
second half of August
can't
can
sleep
be
in the
really
van.
hot. Remember a couple of times when we've gone to the state fair, it's been like beastly hot.
Oh, so do we want to talk about the state fair first?
If you want to.
And that we decided we don't want to go?
I think this year I don't want to go. You never want to go.
I don't never want to go.
When
Okay,
was the last time you wanted to go?
let me explain to you because I get a bad rap about hating crowds, okay?
I'm sorry, that's a bad rap. Isn't that called truth?
No, but listen.
Do you like, no, I mean, listen. Do you like crowds?
I like crowds in a certain way. Do you
From
remember?
a distance?
Do you remember? Huh?
From a distance?
Yes. Do you remember in the?
So
I
you
didn't
like
really-
crowds from a distance, you don't like being in the crowd?
I didn't really like that movie. I think it was Miracle on 34th Street. Is that the Christmas one?
Yeah.
But isn't it like set? They have an apartment above like. That's like they're in downtown New York and they're up in an
Yep,
apartment.
she works at Macy's in the mall.
Right, but
yeah.
the apartment's like upstairs, right?
Yeah.
I don't really remember the movie, and I'm guessing you don't want to watch it tonight. But correct me if I'm wrong. Like from their apartment, they can see
They watch the parade.
the parade, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's my idea of crowds. Like I love crowds from a distance. You're
You
right.
mean when you're not in them?
No, but here's the thing. So like at the state fair, you know where my ideal place would be
No.
to be?
The bathroom?
No, the fire tower, but like nobody else can be up there, just me. You could come, but just me. So I would love.
You have to climb that thing.
I know, but that's my ideal place to watch the fair. Like I would watch.
We've never done it, but what about that little ride that goes up at the top? You know, I don't even like.
But then you're moving.
Kind of a thing?
I mean, yeah, that would work too. But then you're moving and you have to get off.
Well,
like
you could
I've
just
always
play on
said,
loop. You could just your car could just be on loop.
Like I get a bad rap about Mall of America, but here's my thing about Mall of America.
I hate the Mall of America.
When I watched the show Mall Cops, which by the way, this one is on the show. We have to figure out what episode it is.
I'm on TV.
Yep, Jodi was on TV. But here's the thing. When I watched that show, I was like, see, that's the kind of Mall of America experience that I would like to have.
The bad guys?
No, like where you're like behind.
Because that happened to us. Remember that one time we were there and they had, I think, that garbage can had been on fire.
No, like I mean,
a big part
like when I go to the Mall of America now after
us.
watching the show that you were on, I'll give you props. You were on TV.
Thanks.
My thought process is this. I would like to be at the Mall of America from like the security like war room.
Where you could just see it all on a screen.
Well, or this, because this is really true. This is my full authentic self. Like where I could pop out.
Like Justin Edelman did that one time?
And then pop back in to the secret.
Like how Justin Edelman, that's
I don't
his name,
know
right?
that is.
No, what's the guy, the football player?
Oh, you mean, no, it's not Justin.
What's
Julian
his name?
Edelman.
Oh, yeah.
When we met.
He just popped out of like in
Julian
between
Edelman.
these two stores.
Correct.
It was like
right.
just like this door that looked exactly like the.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was gonna have my full true self and go to the fair, it would have to be to like be security.
Oh, well, they'll probably hire you this year. I heard they're looking. They don't have enough.
Like I want to be.
You can do that, is what I'm telling you.
And here's the thing, like I don't care who you are. Like if you're a public speaker, you always like get nervous to a certain degree.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
But here's my thing, like I was watching like Times Square Church. They're getting ready to reopen like for the first time actually because of all of their guidelines and restrictions. But like their church, like I would love that church. I think like because it's an old theater. But like I feel like it's less like if you watch The Voice or one of those shows, I almost feel like it's less nerve-wracking like to walk out from the side of the stage. And again, granted, when you walk out and there's a lot of people, it's going to freak you out. Mm-hmm. But you could also leave out the back. Like, here's the thing about me that you have to know if you don't know this. I love researching online green rooms.
Really?
I look for them all the time.
Whose have you seen?
Oh, like you can look at comedians, you can look at bands, you can look at all kinds of stuff. Like so now you can look at churches.
So you look at the green room of a person, not of like a TV. Like
no, like the design. Like one of the ones that I watched was with what's his name? Why can't I think of the Tonight Show? What's his name?
Johnny Carson?
No, like the current one.
Oh, Fallon. Jimmy
Fallon. So they did a video like on his YouTube channel. They did like a behind the scenes, and so like they show you like his office, then they show you like the green rooms. I know, I'm weird.
Yeah, I gotta admit that one.
So here's the thing. I'm not adverse to crowds under the right conditions.
Okay, so just to clarify.
Like some people would be like, I don't want to go within like 100 miles of that place, right? Mall of America, the Minnesota Fair. That's not me. Like I don't, here's the thing. The truth of the matter is, I want to have like special access. Like I don't want to have to be where all the other people are. I want like the VIP. Is that weird of me or what?
Yeah, totally.
But it's like a weird thing, like...
I don't think the state fair has that.
Like, I've always thought, like, I would go to, like, the Macy's Day Parade if I knew someone who, like, had a storefront there and, like, you could be, like, behind the locked door of the storefront and watch it go by. And all those people, like, right in front of you. Or an apartment, like, in...
Well, then they're not really right in front of you.
Because here's why it's a bad rap. I love people watching.
That part's true.
100%. I love
true.
people watching.
Yes.
Like one time recently, we haven't told this story in the podcast. This is a good story. So, like sometimes when Jodi goes to Walmart and I go with her, like I don't go in. Like I'll hang out in the van, or if we're in the truck, I'll hang out in the truck. And like it's like my own. The thing that people don't understand about my camping van is it's like my own cocoon.
Yes.
So like I can drive like right into the thick of places, but like if I'm in my camper van, it's safe. It's like my own cocoon.
Okay, can I interrupt you to ask you
this? It's like
this?
a spaceship. Yeah, but don't let me forget I have a really good Walmart story.
If that's how you feel,
yes.
How come every time we go to Hobby Lobby you want to leave the parking lot?
So that's a great question. So
and then I come out and the van is gone.
So context.
I'm standing outside the store with nowhere to go because you're gone.
Okay, full context. Let's talk about that. So here's the thing.
Gone.
Here's the thing.
Nowhere to be found.
Here's the thing. If you have a stealth camper van like I do, stealth is important. So like Hobby Lobby parking lot's not stealth.
Okay.
There's a lot of people, but like right across the street.
Oh, wait.
Let me finish.
No,
let me finish.
You do not get to get away with saying in the Burnsville Hobby Lobby parking lot, when we go, which is usually between 6:30 and 7 o'clock, and they close at 8, there is a lot.
There is, because you have Aldi's, you have Chick-fil-A, you have a hardware store. There's all kinds of
stuff. But those aren't like nobody's parking by you who's going to Chick-fil-A.
Here's the thing,
it's not close enough.
Here's the thing. No offense to you personally, but you don't know what it is to stealth. You don't know anything about stealth.
Honey, listen to me. If you have your little...
Don't call me honey on the show. Be professional.
If you have your little curtain things up...
It doesn't matter.
Nobody knows you're in there. That's the epitome of stealth.
Can I tell my Walmart story now?
Fine.
Okay.
Just I want everybody to know he leaves the parking lot.
By the way, the whole context of this conversation is centered around the bad rap that I get
with crowds.
That I don't like crowds. I just want to clarify.
Okay.
So a couple weeks ago, we're at Walmart. Jodi goes inside. I'm waiting out. I think we're actually in the truck. And so I'm sitting there, and I think...
That's harder to be stealth in because there's nowhere to be.
No, and I don't always care. Like, sometimes I don't care. Like, I'm sitting there, and I think I was watching a YouTube video or whatever, making the most of my time. And lo and behold, the ideal Walmart freak out happens right in front of me. It was amazing. Like, you guys...
All those ladies. I
crave
I think
Walmart freak out.
You videotaped some of it, didn't you?
I didn't. No. Well,
you sent it to your sister.
I did a Marco Polo, and it was. I didn't really get good footage because.
No, you can't.
Because it was. They were right there. I mean, it was like right. So like I was parked here, and it was like they were right parked, pointing to me.
Right, and remember I had been in the store, and they were still in the store first.
Right, and so we still don't know the full context, but here's
Somebody was mad.
I'll tell the story from my point of view, and then you can tell me what happened on the inside. Okay. So from my point of view, what I noticed first of all was there was a couple of people who came outside, and they were very upset.
Clearly agitated.
And they weren't agitated at each other, they were agitated about something that happened inside the store.
Right, they were agitated inside the store. That part was obvious for all the shoppers.
So they were kind of going back and forth, but one of them was on the phone. Like, that's the other thing that crossed my mind. So, like, if you're at a store with a bunch of people, and let's say you have, like, a traumatic experience.
You mean a meltdown?
Well, whatever happened inside that happened.
Okay.
Like, they called somebody. Like my thing is, and maybe you just want to share it with someone, but if you're with people, like, why wouldn't you share it with them? So one of them was on the phone, and she was trying to explain what happened, and I was just getting bits and pieces. But... what was that?
My hand.
Oh. I thought it was thunder.
It was the microphone.
Evidently, what happened was this. They had gotten a bunch of stuff, because they had like a cart full of stuff. But I don't know if like they didn't pay for all of it, or if they like put stuff in that they hadn't paid for and they did self-checkout. But like what happened was, so they're freaking out. So then someone older, assumingly one of the moms, comes out with all these cards. And so then they began to explain to her that they've called the cops, that they have us on security, even though we paid. I mean, it was just like chaos. And of course, here's me, like front row seat to Walmart drama. I mean, it was like off the hook. And so then all I know is that somebody went back inside, and nobody really ever came out from inside Walmart, but they went back inside with all the stuff, and then they came out and they were all mad. And they kept saying, the cops are coming, and then they took off. But here's my thing. Would you leave if you didn't do anything wrong? Or would you bring all the stuff back inside and leave if you hadn't done anything wrong?
I wouldn't leave if I hadn't done anything wrong.
Right, and it's all
because you know what? I like to tattle.
It's all on security camera.
Yeah, if I know I'm right, you bring
So that was my thought. So here's my thought. So they left in a rush and didn't bring any of their stuff, and I'm like, see.
Yeah. They were yelling inside the store.
My opinion is you don't leave if you didn't do anything wrong. Because you'd have a receipt, you'd have a record of it, but they bolted.
And I don't think you would be saying some of the words they were saying inside the store.
Yeah. Anyways, but I think...
That was all about your stealthiness.
That was all about my what?
Stealthiness.
Well, no, that wasn't stealth at all, because I was... Now, here's the thing. If I would have had the van...
You could have really videotaped.
I might have been able to be more stealth and get something, but I didn't. No, but I've thought about buying one of those... Are we supposed to get rain? I feel like it's looking cloudy out.
We are supposed to get rain sometimes this week. I can't remember how many days. But I don't think it's today. I don't know. I
thought about getting one of those dash cam, or windshield cams or whatever. Because they're small. I think you could even, I don't know, but
What would the point be?
What if you got that on video? We could have put it on the new Jamie and Jodi YouTube channel.
Yeah, and it would have taken the camera like that.
Why are you sitting up like that? I don't know if your head's in the frame anymore now because I can't see.
It was more.
By the way, don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. Right now, this will be our third video. We have 2 subscribers, and I'm one of them.
I'm not the other one, though.
I don't know who the other person is. But we
have somebody.
We need subscribers. We wanted to give you the full Jamie and Jodi experience. Okay, so I guess that's kind of a better story to tell around the fair. We just don't feel like going this year. Here's the thing. Let's not go into details.
No, I don't have to tell all the details. We don't have to get.
We're just not enthused about it.
Right, because one of the here's 2 of the problems. 2 of the problems that we can share without.
What was the name of that article, by the way?
Which one?
The one you found.
It's right there on my phone.
I was going to look it up on my laptop.
2 of the things that are an issue for me that we don't have to worry about being too political, we can say them, is number 1, it's supposed to cost more.
Really?
Yeah, and so the prices have gone up for things, and so it's supposed to cost more. And I don't think it was super cheap last time we went either. So it's supposed to cost more. And number 2 is I talked about the huge work shortage, so the lines are supposed to be longer.
And you said something was messed up with the transportation too.
Yeah, because the buses, we usually park in the suburbs and then ride a bus to the fair, but they said there's a shortage of bus drivers, and so they're not going to have the same amount of buses going to the state fair, because then they won't have enough buses for the regular routes. So your lines are going to be longer, and you're going to have to wait longer to get there, because usually we can get there, and if we miss a bus, they come frequently enough that if you're in the front of the line, you're for sure going to get it, and if you're in the back of the line, it maybe only takes 10 or 15 more minutes. But if you miss it, you may have to wait for who knows how long.
It doesn't sound very good.
No, I think this year it's not worth it.
All right, so
but
this is going to end up being the main.
But that means you have to take me out for fish one time, because that means I don't get I know.
My dad was just here and he made you fish.
I know, but it was not a walleye cake. Remember those walleye cakes? Google that. Where can I get a walleye cake? Because that is the one time a year I get to have walleye, because we live in Minnesota. Nobody in my family eats walleye.
We're never going to get through all 24.
That's fine.
This will be the title of our podcast tonight.
Okay.
Things to do before the summer ends. I don't know if Well,
it says
we'll
a
see.
24. We'll see how far
We'll
we
see if
get.
we get
We
it.
maybe we'll only give you the good one.
Okay, number 1, drive-in movie theater.
Was that drive-in in Elko New Market even open this year?
I don't know, but here's the number 1 reason why I hate drive-in movies in Minnesota. Because they don't start till like after my bedtime.
I know, they start late.
So we're not doing that.
I agree. No drive-ins.
We could do our own, but then you'd still have to
wait till you're dark. Although
baseball game. We did go to a baseball game this year. We went to
we went to that one in Florida.
Pensacola. Mm-hmm. Is it the Pelicans? No.
No, it's the Wahoos or something.
Wahoos, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We did that.
Baseball's on that, though, I don't care.
County fair. We almost went to the Scott County Fair, but
maybe we should start doing that because
find the nearest county fair.
You can
pile
get
on
the
fried food.
You can get fair food without having to go to the state fair.
Oh, look at number 4. Read a book.
But here's my thing: why would you do that before summer's end? Like, who's not doing that all the time? I don't understand that one.
Number 5, neighborhood ice cream truck.
We don't have one of those either.
Okay,
Does
so
Newburgh even have
here's the thing. I don't know, but I found this guy on social media
your little thing.
who does the frozen. It's like a frozen. What do you call it?
It's a Cold Stone.
Cold Stone.
It's a cold, not the place Cold Stone. It's a
I'm
thing.
I'm addicted to his channel. He puts all the ingredients on there, and then he has like the ice cream mix, and he chops it up, and
but let me just
turns
tell you
it
this:
into ice cream, and then he rolls it out and puts it in a roll.
if you get a Cold Stone before I get a pizza oven, I'm gonna be ticked. Did you order one?
No, they're like $800.
Yeah.
By the way, we'll put a link to this article in the show notes on our website, which is
JamieandJodi.com.
Barbecue everything.
That's not your favorite thing to do either.
No, but I love barbecue. I just don't like making it.
He doesn't like to do it.
We went to Mark and Bobby Joe's recently and had
brisket
that he smoked.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mark and Bobby Joe. That was good. Number 6.
I know you're not gonna like this.
7, Seafood Fest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although
you do like some. I mean, you like.
I ate what my dad made that night. He made shrimp too.
Which did you like better, the shrimp or the fish? We had salmon.
Well, that salmon that my mom was pretty good because she put.
That's because salmon's good. No, it's because salmon is good. No, it's because salmon is good because if you cook it in if you put it in butter too.
She put like cheese in there.
Baked in butter. No, it's not the cheese. It's the fish.
No, it's the cheese. Number 8, swim in a lake. Now here's the thing.
We haven't done that all year.
Yeah, because lakes are nasty.
I don't think they're as bad as you think.
Sleep in a hammock. I can't imagine sleeping in a hammock. I like relaxing in a hammock, but it's not comfortable to lay that way.
Oh.
Do you think? I don't think so.
I think the biggest problem with our hammock is that it's over cement and it gets a little scary.
Stargazing. Now, again, the big problem with that is it's after my bedtime. Work from the beach. That doesn't even sound fun. I mean, I've probably done it, but like, why would that be the top thing you want to do before the summer ends?
I guess because you're at the beach.
Make lemonade.
Oh,
have you ever made lemonade?
Not from scratch, no. That would be kind of fun.
Theirs has like a little sugar or something.
At the top. Yeah, that would be kind of good on the glass.
Now here's something we haven't done: outdoor concert.
You know, it's kind of a bummer because we live in a small town. That would be a perfect place where you'd think they would have outdoor concerts, like a little city band thing. They don't. Hibbing does,
What's
though.
that noise?
It's somebody's motorcycle.
No, I swear I heard a live band last night somewhere when I was outside.
Well, that was probably somebody's radio up high, honey, because we don't.
No, it had the distinct sound of being a live concert. You know where there's one of the places that they do it is downtown Chaska. Well, at least they used to do it.
Oh, that would be fun. I would like that.
Make sangria.
Doesn't that have wine in it?
It can, but there's a non-alcohol.
Get it out there, Jay.
Yeah, speaking of alcohol, non-alcoholic version. Jump in a pool. We've done that. Picnic in the park.
We haven't done that. Did you see the pictures of the picnic that Jordan set up for Maddie for her birthday?
No.
He had a friend. They went to that was when they were gone the other night. They went to her birthday and they had a picnic in the park. And I'll tell you what, Laura, if you want somebody to set up your picnic in the park, hire that boy.
Go camping.
There you go, honey. Yeah. No, those are all tents. That is not what I would
I know, that's why you need to go in the van. It's quieter and comfortable.
You're having trouble with words today.
Comfortabler? Is that a word?
More comfortable.
Watch a thunderstorm.
That's been hard.
We haven't had
year.
much thunderstorms.
Although last night that one thunder, dude, that one was loud.
Was that last night? Or was that 2 nights ago?
It's 2 nights ago, I guess.
When I was sitting outside.
Yeah, dude, that one was loud. Like, that one was like, your hair stood up. It was loud.
Number 19 is kind of dumb. What? Splurge on pool accessories.
If I had a pool.
And by the way, what they're supposedly splurging on is like $5 at Walmart.
No, those kind of floaties are more expensive.
No
I would
way.
totally have a floaty though that you could sit on and your book wouldn't get wet. If we had a pool,
catch fireflies.
That you can't do around here either.
Visit a farmer's market. We got corn from a corn guy.
I don't
we didn't go to a farmer's
market.
market.
No offense, but I don't think the New Prague farmer's market is all that big a deal.
I don't think it's bad.
It's not bad, but it takes like 15 minutes.
Number 22, rent a convertible.
That would be fun.
Did you know I looked into renting a Tesla?
Really?
Super expensive. It's like $300 a day.
That's probably true.
Head to a sunflower field for some great photos.
Somebody was saying around on the New Prague happening. Is there some? They were asking where the nearest one is. Is there one around here?
I have no idea.
I didn't think so. But that would be fun. When we drove to South Dakota, you see some. That is cool.
Go fishing to appreciate a slower pace. That's hilarious. That's the worst part of fishing.
It's boring. But here's the thing. I don't mind taking the boys fishing, which they didn't do much this year. But if they did it and then I bring my lawn chair and the bugs aren't terribly bad.
Do we go? Oh, I thought it was 42. It's 24.
Well, dyslexic there, huh, James?
That's okay. It would have probably got boring if we kept going.
Yeah, the boys didn't fish that much.
And I do think I am starting to get a little hungry.
Oh, what are you gonna find? What are you gonna make?
I don't know. That's a good question. So, 24 things to do before summer ends.
Maybe that gives you
We'll put a link in the description of the show notes.
Okay, now let me ask you one question.
Okay, but then I want to throw out some suggestions of ideas for new segments on our show so we can get some feedback. I really like one of my ideas, but go ahead.
Okay, but here's my thing. So, what qualifies summer ending?
In my mind?
Mm-hmm.
I would say like September.
So yours goes by the calendar?
Probably.
See, here's my problem.
It's hot in September sometimes.
No, my problem is mine is when you go back to school because that's supposed to be in September. And now through some circumstances that we have, it's August. So technically, I feel like summer's supposed to still be hanging on for a couple more weeks, but like the kids have school.
Right.
And that sucks. It's awful. I hate that. Because it's really not fall yet, but we're supposed to be in our fall routine. But if I just decided one day to put up all my fall decorations, how would you feel?
I would care.
You are such a liar!
I don't care.
Honey, I had them up. I started to put up one year.
Don't call me honey on the show. It's unprofessional.
I put them up a little early one year, and you're like, you can't put them up yet. You can't put them up. Don't put up the leaves. Don't put up the leaves. So, like, because of that, even now, when I put up fall decorations in September,
I'm sorry, sweetie.
I won't do the leaves because you got so mad that one time.
It was probably one time where I was very depressed about summer ending.
It was one time because I haven't ever done it since then.
How about this Hugh Jackson movie that I'm seeing an ad for at the 20th?
I think it looked icky. It's like sci-fi and I don't like it.
Okay, so tell me, comment below and tell me if you think this would make a great new segment on the Jamie and Jodi show, because I personally think it would.
I'm nervous.
Reading Google reviews.
Oh, he does that for fun at home.
Of unique businesses.
This is what he does for fun at home.
I don't do it that much, but I think it would be hilarious.
You read Google reviews a lot more than
No, I read a lot of social media comments. That's different.
Oh, well,
I haven't really gone digging around yet for Google reviews, but I would like to. What's your idea for a segment?
Oh, we'll say like a repeatable one?
Oh, you don't have one? You don't have an idea? I guess mine wins.
I didn't know we were supposed to bring one.
Supposed to vote. Since we're doing video now, we could do like we could have a little food testing of maybe we could add that to the segment of our podcast. We could try.
You'd have to be the trier. I'm not very brave.
What if we just did snacks? Because there's so many snacks now at the grocery store. We could look for or we could do other culture snacks.
That that would be all you. I'm not brave.
That is true. You're not brave at all. So you wouldn't try it?
Not if it
what
was
if
gross.
It wasn't spicy?
Not if it was spicy or gross.
We could do candy from the yellow candy store. Or pop.
They do a lot of different pop at that candy store. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Maybe we'll just do both. We'll read Google reviews while we drink weird pop.
I think that's something you wouldn't like.
Yeah, maybe. All right, well, that's about half hour, I think, which is our traditional
end time
length of the podcast. So don't forget, you can get all of the episodes of the Jamie. By the way, before we do that, let's see.
Are you gonna pull up the Jamie?
Let's see what number this is, because I think it's 65 maybe. All I know is that Garth's way ahead of us. He's like in the 400s. Yeah, I was right. Episode 65. So if you go to our website, we're embedding the video and the audio. So our last show was actually looks like 3 weeks ago, not 2. And we didn't do the audio. We just did a live stream. So this is not live stream because live stream is just complicated. We'd rather have the video file and the audio file so that you can listen or watch whichever way you want. So the last episode was 64, is the best movies of 2004. Here's what's funny about that.
That's so random.
I know, because we didn't plan that. We'd have to go back and watch it or listen to it.
Do you remember why we started in 2004?
No, I think we must have got on, I don't know. But what's funny is, like, if you go to our SoundCloud, so you can also, so here's where you like us on. It's right in front of you.
The Jamie, like us on.
I'm pointing to it.
I don't have my.
Like us on
Facebook.
Follow us on
SoundCloud.
Subscribe on
iTunes.
And then
also
subscribe.
On YouTube.
On YouTube. So let's just go to SoundCloud. Check this out. So you can look at the analytics on our SoundCloud account, okay?
Okay.
So I was looking at this the other day.
Yes.
And do you know what the most popular episode...
Did it have something to do with pumpkins?
No. Hold on, I'll look.
Did it have to do with your wardrobe?
I wonder if I can sort it by, let's see, tracks. And then, does it give you a sort of popular tracks? There you go. Well, one of them was Chocolate is Chocolate. It got 271 views. These are not in order though. So I think there might have been one that was even longer than that, quite honestly.
Well, maybe it was on one of the ones where we were talking about your clothes. Okay,
so we have 17 followers on SoundCloud.
That's
Let's
nice.
just go through our stats. We already said we have 2 subscribers.
Here's the thing, I'm not a subscriber on any of it, are you?
I told you I subscribed on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
And then on Facebook, I know we have over 100 likes, follows, I don't remember.
Why be a subscriber on Facebook? Can't you just look it up and see what it is?
No, you like on Facebook.
No, okay, not Facebook, I mean YouTube.
Because if you subscribe and you click the bell notification, you'll get notified when we upload a new show.
Well, I do something like my devotions are on Facebook Monday through Friday, so I just every Monday through Friday I just go to not Facebook.
Well, you can do that too, but
YouTube,
we like the big numbers.
But here's my thing, I go every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to my devotions on YouTube. There it is. I look but I don't subscribe. So would there be a benefit? Do I get something out of it extra?
Well, if you subscribed, they would have better analytics, and if you turn on notifications, you get a notification.
I know it's there.
I can't have this conversation with you, boomer. All right, so 123 people like our Facebook page, and we have 134 followers. So not everyone who follows our page has liked our page. Like our Facebook page! I don't know if there's analytics on iTunes. Let's see. iTunes, it's loading.
What's the benefit to liking our show? It's just the only benefit is to us, right?
It's all about our ego. So
not mine.
Oh,
I don't know. I've even liked our page. Ooh, that's a cute picture though. Where do they see that?
This is on iTunes.
Oh, you guys, our picture's cute.
By the way, we have 6 people who have rated The Jamie and Jodi show.
Fun.
The last person was in 2018, so we need some more. But they said this is the finest podcast ever.
Oh.
So what does happen a lot of times is that
it's probably because the picture is so nice.
What does happen a lot is that people tend to go to our Facebook page, I think.
Yeah, that's where I would go.
To find out if we have a new episode.
Yeah.
But we want to encourage you to go to jamieandjodi.com. You can go to Facebook too, but so like here's what's funny. So I'm assuming, and let us know, but if anybody in the world who's listening to the show Googles Jamie and Jodi, what?
Oh yeah.
Jamie Spears claims Jodi Montgomery feared Britney was.
Yeah, there are some Jamie and Jodis right now that are a little more popular.
Come on, we're way down here.
I did know that.
What in the world?
I did know that.
Oh my word.
Yeah, it won't stay like that, I don't think. But yeah,
Oh,
I did
my
know.
goodness.
I did know that there's a few Jamie and Jodi right now.
Let's try it incognito.
I'm sure you're still gonna get. Yeah. I don't know. Jamie Spears is just more people know her than you. I don't know how to explain it.
Well, for a while there,
Yeah.
maybe that's why another reason why you should keep posting on YouTube, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're number 9.
We don't have much drama going on. Not as much as Britney Spears.
Is Jamie Jamie? Let's do Jamie and Jodi's show. So Google the Jamie and Jodi show. Okay, there you go.
Oh, now we're number 1. There you go. There you go.
We're number
back.
1 for our website.
We're back.
Number 1 for Facebook. Or number 2 is Facebook. Number 3 is SoundCloud. Number 4 is Apple.
Oh, there you go.
Number 5 is Spotify, which I forgot we're on Spotify now.
Jamie Spears can't beat that.
What happens if you click on it? Now we're probably really boring people and they're tuning out.
Oh, look, there we are again. That picture is not as nice. I like the other one better.
Yeah, and we're also, this has episodes, because the last one we didn't do audio. So that's why we did audio today and video. So anyways, those are all the places.
There's our picture too. The nice one.
Yeah. Look at that.
A couple extra in there.
And
hey, on that page we come up before Britney Spears.
Jamie Spears.
No, that one's Britney. That one's Jamie.
Oh. Who would have known? Us and Jamie Spears.
At least that's a good picture. The picture of me right next to Britney Spears is a good one. That's what you want to have.
And that's
you want to have your good picture
next to Jamie.
right next to Britney Spears.
I'm telling you, it looks like it's going to rain. All right. Thank you so much for your support. We shall catch you in the next show.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Bye.